What's going on, guys? Mikkel here, and today we're getting into the XRP price chart. Guys, we had a crazy sell-off today. Massive red candle on the XRP price chart. I'm going to get into exactly what that means for the patterns we've been watching, what we need to look forward to in the future, what's going to happen in the weeks to come. You guys are definitely going to want to see this video because I think it's going to make a lot of the movements we're seeing right now make a lot more sense. Guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like it down below, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me so much and helps this video get featured more in the YouTube algorithm. So make sure if you guys enjoy the content, you help me out, and let's jump right into this video. So guys, I want to start off this video by saying while today was a very scary day, when you zoom out and take a broader look at everything going on, we are still following the pattern from back here perfectly, and nothing I've been showing on this channel has been invalidated yet. I want to zoom in and show you guys what's going on in this chart because I think it might blow your mind. Guys, I haven't touched this chart since I got home from work. I literally got home, opened it up, and you can see that this massive red candle fell directly right on this support line that we've been watching. Guys, this is perfect validation for telling us that we are still perfectly within this triangle. Nothing's broken. We still have massive potential to break to the upside, and this is really just a movement in a much bigger, broader move that we're going to be making. Guys, we've found support perfectly on this bottom line after falling out of this descending resistance. I was watching this last night and I saw this green candle, if you can see this wick right here, popped above this descending resistance coming here. I thought this might have been the breakout we were looking for and we would head to the higher part of this channel. Thank God for me, I didn't have time to make the video because before I knew it, the candle shrunk up and fell right back into the descending resistance. I thought I'd take the night off on the technical analysis, let things play out, wake up in the morning and see this massive red candle come flying out of the triangle. I have to admit it was a little scary. I knew if the candle stayed below here, we might have been invalidated. But I had confidence when we were watching. I picked up some more XRP for the cheap. I think I got it below $1. It was a pretty nice buy, and now when I got home from work, took another look at the charts, I see that we're riding perfectly above this trend line, and I want to show you that we actually saw this exact same thing play out the last time we were watching this pattern earlier in the year. So let's bring this over here and let's take a look. And I'm sure you guys can see it, and that is this move right here. We jumped back up into the channel, grinded a tiny bit, and fell right out of it, right through the bottom support before we pulled right back into it. Let me zoom in a little more so you guys can see it, and what I'm talking about is this massive candle right here. As you can see, while we did break below the trend line, just as we did back over here, we quickly got sucked right back up and started grinding back on the support. Now, some differences are that this time that this occurred, we actually took much longer to create this top, round back down, and eventually fall through the bottom. Here, we did it much quicker, and we came back up and very quickly fell back through the bottom. But I also wanted to point out that back here, right at this initial 4, we had this very long, broad double bottom, and right here, we had a very quick double bottom. I think this is pretty interesting because if we take a look at this broader move right here, and I'm going to draw it with a marker as soon as I can find it. If we take a look at this general move right here, we have our double bottom, our come back up, we start grinding in the channel, and then we fall below. If we come back over here, and I guess you can see it, I'm blocking it. If we come over here, we have our double bottom right here, we have our grind into the channel, and then our fall back below the channel. It's the same exact pattern playing out in both parts. Nothing really took us off guard, except for the fact that this massive drop and this massive candle took longer to play out than we were expecting. To be honest, I thought this candle right here was that massive drop, but it turns out that the XRP price chart had a much bigger drop in mind. Guys, I just really want to emphasize that while it was a scary candle, we can see that this same candle occurred back here, and really nothing has changed in what we're watching. The price very quickly came right back above this trend line and really showed how strong this support really was. We're reacting to it perfectly right now, and what now I expect to happen in the coming days is I want to see a candle like this come in and a big green candle take us back up into around the $5, $6 range. In my opinion, this would be perfect validation that we were following exactly what happened in the last pattern, and this really was that marking point that we saw back here. Now, I do want to show you guys, if we take a measurement tool and take a quick measurement of this move right here, after this came in, we saw about 12 days before we eventually had to break out the top. If we were to see the same time frame right here and we went 12 days, we would essentially be looking at around November 9th and in the later part of this red triangle. For those of you who know, the only reason I put this red triangle here is because it is the same amount of days from the end of the triangle to where we broke out, which was about 31. It's 31 here too, and I really just use it as a reference to show that if this time frame's followed up, that's where it could happen. In my opinion, we're going to end up going into this red region because I don't see us getting to the top of this triangle within the next couple days. I think we're going to end up going inside of here, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. What we need to happen, and for this pattern to not be invalidated, is we need to stay above this trend line. We cannot start putting candles in below this, especially full body daily candles, because that would invalidate everything and make everything I said back here untrue. On the bright side though, this was a massive sell-off, and typically I would expect for the next candle to come in to at least be green and take us above this trend line. As of now, I am extremely confident in the fact that nothing has changed at all in the zoomed out broader view. I think everything's working out very well, and honestly, it blows my mind how similar these patterns are. I had a feeling we were going to have a candle that tested us one last time, and while I don't want to make any insurances, I have a feeling this was the last bottom before the blast off. And that's what it was back here, and the only validation now we need left is really a big candle to take us back into this wedge up here, and then I think it's smooth sailing from there. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to give you this so you guys wouldn't panic. I see a lot of people on Twitter kind of scared, seeing other coins moon, seeing other coins doing well. I'm not going to name any specific ones. Guys, we are watching one of the best assets in the crypto markets coiling for over 180 days. This thing will explode when it does. You need to be patient. You've always had to be patient with XRP. Nothing's changed. This thing's going to blast off, and nothing we've been talking about on this channel for the last month has changed at all. I've been watching this pattern, I swear, for the last, since we created this second high. I probably started making YouTube videos around here. This is always what we expected to happen. We just need to let things play out. Today was nothing more than just another day of everything going exactly how we thought it would. We just have to be patient. Our time will come. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this helped you, copy the link, put it on Twitter. It helps me out so much. Like it, subscribe to the channel. I really want to keep providing this information for as many people as I can. But for now, Mikkel out.